Something strange is going on in Detroit. Even after a 15-2 season and a star-studded roster with names like Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jahmyr Gibbs, there are still people doubting what this team can do in 2025. And the thing is, the offense is still sharp, the defense is coming back stronger and healthier, and the schedule is packed with matchups that'll push this roster to its limit. But what's really stirring the pot are two key issues making noise behind-the-scenes decisions that could directly shape the entire season. You're going to want to understand what's really going on here, so go ahead and hit that like button and stick around till the end, because these updates are going to catch a lot of people off guard. Alright, so after a monster 15-2 season where they locked up the #1 seed in the NFC, the Detroit Lions are rolling into 2025 with some serious momentum and even bigger expectations. But despite all the hype, the odds makers at DraftKings have set their projected win total at 10.5. Kind of a modest number considering this squad's racked up 27 regular season wins over the last 2 years. Now let's talk firepower, because Detroit's bringing the band back together on offense. Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery are back in the backfield, ready to do damage. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams are still stretching the field out wide, and Sam Laporta is back to do his thing at tight end. Oh, and Jared Goff? Still steering the ship, with 4 of his 5 offensive linemen back in the trenches. So yeah, this offense isn't just good, it's built to cook. Defense? Better shape there too. Last year, injuries were a nightmare, with guys like Aiden Hutchinson, Aleem McNeil, and Alex Anzalone all missing serious time. This year, though, much healthier, much scarier. But here's the catch. The schedule is no joke. The Lions have some serious road trips lined up. Philly, KC, Baltimore, Washington. Yeah, that's a revenge game after that tough divisional round loss at Ford Field. Plus, you've got the usual slugfest with the NFC North rivals sprinkled in, and it's not just the road. Back at home, they'll be welcoming playoff squads like the Steelers and the Bucs. So even though this team's loaded and riding high, hitting that over on 10.5 wins isn't going to be a walk in the park. Long story short, the Lions are built to be a problem again, but the road to dominance in 2025 is paved with some serious battles. Stay tuned because this ride's going to be wild. Do you think the Lions are being disrespected even with a roster that's clearly built to contend? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hold up, because the next headline involves a new name that could completely change how this defense operates. So here's the big question floating around Motown. Can DJ Reed actually step in and be the guy at corner for the Lions in 2025? Well, Detroit definitely isn't playing it safe with their secondary. They hit the offseason hard and brought in a trio of corners to beef things up, and the headliner of that group? Yeah, it's DJ Reed, fresh off a solid stint with the Jets. With Carlton Davis heading to New England, Reed steps in as the experienced vet this young defense needs, and he's not just here to fill a spot. He's aiming to lock down that CB1 role. Now, don't let the 5'9" frame fool you. This dude plays with a chip on his shoulder and isn't afraid to get physical, even when he's lined up against bigger receivers. He's got that fearless attitude Dan Campbell lives for. What really stands out, though, is how instinctive he is. Watch the tape from Week 1 against the Niners. Reed jumps a slant from Deebo Samuel like he knew it was coming. That quick twitch reaction and route recognition are what make him a real problem in both short and deep coverage. His numbers back it up too. Last year, he held quarterbacks to just a 58.3% completion rate and a QB rating of 91.7 when targeting him. Add in a PFF coverage grade north of 70 and press coverage stats that have been rock solid for 4 straight seasons, just 1.1 yards allowed per snap in press. That's legit. In New York, Reed was the trusty number 2 next to Sauce Gardner. In Detroit, he's flipping the script. He's the vet now, with young guns like Terrion Arnold and Ennis Rakestraw Jr. looking to grow into their roles. Arnold showed flashes late in his rookie year, especially after cleaning up some early season penalty issues. Rakestraw's got talent, but injuries slowed his rookie campaign. Then there's Amik Robertson, who stepped up big when injuries hit late last year. He's likely sliding inside with Reed now in the mix. So yeah, the Lions secondary is going to have a whole new vibe in 2025 with Reed, Avonte Maddox, and Rock Ya-Sin joining the party. But Reed's got the smarts, toughness, and tape to back up the idea that he can be the top corner on this squad from day one. And honestly, Detroit might have found the perfect guy to lead this new-look secondary into the next chapter. If there's one thing that drives Lions fans crazy, it's seeing their team get overlooked even when they deliver results. But what's happening with this defense shows that, yes, the front office is thinking big, and if all the pieces come together like it looks like they might, Detroit is going to silence a lot of critics this season. So make sure you're subscribed and stick with us so you don't miss a single update about your team.